Okay, so I've been doing a few more reviews and just some YouTube videos and stuff in the shop, and I wanted something to be able to make it easier to hold my phone and provide some light on that. And so I saw this basically. Uh, there we go. The ATUMTEK 12-inch ring light with 63-inch tripod, and thought this might be a great small form factor, easy way to get kind of set up and going. So with the setup, you get obviously a 12-inch ring light. It is, pull it off here. It is USB powered, which is great. So you can connect it in theory to, I've done it a little bit now. I've just got a power bank for charging my phone. I can plug this into the power bank and it runs the light. So basically I can have this whole setup and just take it kind of anywhere. The tripod is quite stable. It works very well. Like I said, I've used it in the shop because of its small footprint. I was using a tripod before and trying to get the tripod set up because it got so wide at the base was sometimes hard to get stable and in the right spot. So with the smaller base, but still providing stability, it's pretty good. So essentially you've got 4 clamps here on the side, and then each one is a section. So there's, I'll do that. There's kind of one section, and then we can, I'll lock these 2 down and open this one up. We can go up another section. Let me just clamp that down. So of course this would be easier with a tripod. And then we can open up the next section and take it up all the way. And the last section, I'll show you that in a second. So there it is, fully extended. So it gets quite high. So this is a 7-foot ceiling, and you can see, we're only 6 inches off of that. And in fact, my head, I'm 5'7", and my head comes up to there. So it does work quite well. You've also got the ability to turn this knob, and that will loosen it up enough without causing it to fall. But that allows you to set the light on an angle. So you could do that. You can go back the other way. You can go straight up. So it provides a lot of flexibility in a pretty small package. At the top of this is just a standard, what is that, a 1/4 inch tripod nut and bolt. So taking it on and off is quite simple. The cell phone holder is pretty good. It's on a pretty rigid arm, but it's flexible enough. I wish it was maybe a little bit easier to place exactly where you wanted, but it's quite good, and it will extend pretty far. If you've got, a giant phone or more like a phablet, you might have an issue, but any normal phone will work just fine in that holder. So far I've tested a Galaxy S21 and a few different things, and they've all been fine. With it extended, just so you know, like this is down, I brought it now, take it back up here, sorry. So with it fully extended, you can see that you don't have a ton of extra USB cable. There is some USB cable there, but not a ton. So if you needed to fully extend it height-wise, you would either need a USB extension, or you would need to be able to plug it in, or like I was saying, using a battery backup, like a power bank battery device at the bottom would also work. So just as an FYI, the cable is, well, it's a decent length. It's not super long. So I'm just going to collapse it here so that my power bank wasn't charged. Sorry, I would have done that. So there it is. So we can see at the bottom, it has a little lock unlock. So then I can turn it to unlock. And once it's unlocked, then the feet come up and slide up the body. So now you've got that. obviously the 12-inch ring is however big it is. You can't really change that part of it. But as far as the feet, it's easy to deploy. And just a quick little half turn here. So turn, unlocked, turn, locked. So you can set just that height of it pretty easily. So on the light itself, you do have a few buttons here. So you've got an on-off button, and then a up-down button that controls the brightness, and a little, a couple arrow buttons in a circle, and that changes the mode. So if I take and I plug this in just to a standard wall wart, I'll press the power button. You can see it's on. I can dim it. And it does have reasonable range, so that's the lowest it goes. And then this, I don't know if it'll show up well on camera, but it does have 3 different light modes. So there's a white light, a blue light, and a basically like a daylight or a sunlight version. So you can get a warmer and a cooler light just by pushing that button. It doesn't. There we go. So on the power button, it's just a quick off, and then there's a blue LED to indicate that you can push it. And now it's on, and we can see the light is on. So pretty simple device overall. And as you can see in the video, it does produce a flicker-free. That's one of the things it advertises, is a flicker-free light, and that does seem to be the case. The other thing you get in the kit, which I thought is great, is just a little Bluetooth remote. So that's it there. It's pretty simple. It's got 2 buttons. One's labeled Android and one's labeled iOS. I believe the only difference is on iOS, the volume, or the up button, the volume up is your camera taking button, and volume down is it on Android. So basically those are just mapped to volume up and volume down. So both buttons technically work in iOS. Only one of them will actually operate the camera properly in iOS versus Android. So I have it paired with my iPhone. I've tested it. It works great. Fantastic for starting and stopping like selfie type videos and whatnot. So yeah, that's quite handy as well. But yeah, overall, like I said, the footprint, just for, interest sake. So that's the kind of the footprint with my hand there that this takes up. And here's the tripod I had been using. It's not even fully extended, but there's my hand in relation to the footprint that it takes up. So trying to get the phone and stuff situated in a tighter spot, you give up a little bit of stability, especially if you're at a fully extended height with this thing. But the footprint is just not even comparable. It's way easier to get this little tripod in smaller places and easier to work in the shop and some of the areas I play with in my office, where I just don't have as much floor space to have the giant tripod. So yeah, if you do any kind of reviews, or you need to do a tutorial video or something like that, it's a great simple setup that's easy to break down and take with you. Like I said, the ring light is what it is. It's a 12-inch ring light. It does provide great light, but it does make it a little bit bulkier. So if you don't need the ring light, you can spin this off, and then I believe you can take this off. No, but you can't. Yeah, I didn't think that one through. So they're both screw ends, so you can't. I guess you could get an adapter to bridge these together, but by default this has a tripod threaded end on it, so you can't put the phone holder on here. You could put a camera on here, obviously, but you can't put the phone holder piece. So you would need to get a different phone holder to put on here if you didn't want to use it with the ring light. So just an FYI, I hadn't really thought about that till I was doing this review. But generally I run it just in my house. I'm not generally traveling with it. So having the ring light and good lighting for the video makes way more sense when I'm at home anyways. So very happy with it. I'm looking forward to doing more videos with it. Thanks for your time.
Ed eccoci qui per l'unboxing e la recensione di questo ring LED della ATUMTEK. Andiamo subito a vederlo assieme. Notiamo esternamente come ci sia un packaging mediamente curato, però consistente solamente in una scatola di cartone con frontalmente il logo dell'azienda e nella parte posteriore ci sono i dettagli sul prodotto. Notiamo subito anche le certificazioni CE di Comunità Europea, UKCA, FCC e ROS. Bene, procediamo subito con l'apertura e vediamo cosa vi è all'interno e cosa ci viene dato al corredo. Notiamo che c'è un paraspigoli nella parte superiore del packaging, un piccolo cavalletto per poter inserire la luce, la ring LED che è a sua volta impacchettata e un secondo paraspigoli. Quindi possiamo dire che per ciò che concerne il trasporto la presenza dei paraspigoli aiutano molto a non far danneggiare il prodotto. E manuale di servizio. Bene, manuale multilanguage. Andiamo a vedere le lingue che sono presenti all'interno o se è presente l'italiano. Sì, è presente anche la lingua italiana. Bene, procediamo con l'apertura della ring LED. Notiamo da subito come la ring LED abbia un buon diametro. Non è una versione RGB. Possiamo scegliere tra 3 tonalità di caldo, quindi bianco freddo e bianco neutro. Notiamo inferiormente la presenza di un attacco da 1/4 di pollice, bene, centralmente il supporto telefonico che devo dirvi di buona fattura, però un pochino rigido. I materiali della ring LED a mio avviso non sono, diciamo, il massimo a livello di plastiche, sono plastiche di medio-bassa qualità. Notiamo anche che vi è la presenza, guardate qui, di un piccolo svaso per poterci permettere di attaccarla al muro, ad esempio tramite tassello, quindi mettere il tassello al muro e poi inserirvi la luce. Gancio telefonico, anch'esso di media fattura, non resistentissimo e completamente in plastica. Ci viene fornito a corredo anche di un telecomando per iOS e Android. Poi andiamo ad analizzare assieme il cavalletto fascia economica, di certo non lo userei su una macchina fotografica, sia chiaro, però base in metallo, come potete vedere, dopodiché i vari steli estensibili per un totale di 4, anch'essi in metallo ma con fermi in plastica. Parte superiore in plastica, sempre di medio-bassa qualità questa plastica, e con attacco da 1/4 di pollice, quindi attacco che ci permette di inserire la luce, diciamo, in questo modo. Bene, andiamo subito a testare la luce. Il test della luce adesso lo faremo tramite un power bank, siccome ha un'alimentazione a 5 volt a mezzo ampere. Bene, agganciamo il power bank al prodotto, testiamolo assieme. Accensione, qui abbiamo la luce fredda, siamo già al massimo dell'intensità, qui luce calda massimo dell'intensità e luce estremamente fredda, quindi questa è la normale, calda ed estremamente fredda, con la possibilità di dimmerare la luce. Vedete? L'assorbimento di questo prodotto è relativamente molto basso a livello di energia elettrica, però andiamo subito a vederlo. Dati i materiali, comunque non noto un'altissima qualità. Adesso andrò un attimo a testare il prodotto, lo proverò con un iPhone 14, quindi abbastanza grande, un Pro, dopodiché andrò a provarlo anche con un rugged phone per vedere se regge discretamente i pesi dei telefoni questa piccola staffa, e ci vediamo nella seconda parte del video. Qui, seconda parte del video, testato il prodotto, andiamo subito ad analizzarlo velocemente assieme sui pro e i contro. Allora, buono il cavalletto, buono però ovviamente in funzione del rig, altrimenti il cavalletto di per sé non lo consiglierei su un uso su macchine fotografiche o altro, perché non può sorreggerne i pesi, data la plastica di medio qualità di cui è composta sui blocchi e sulla testa. Differente invece la parte centrale, l'anima e i piedi di questo cavalletto, perché devo dirvi, in metallo non troppo spesso ma ben strutturato, tant'è che il disegno a doppio ragno qui sotto permette un'ottima stabilità. Il fermo però, come potete vedere, non è tanto bloccante. Dopo andiamo alla parte invece riguardante il rig. Il rig ha una buona luce, devo dirlo, una buona luce, buona anche la gestione del colore tramite ovviamente il suo comando. Cavo non estremamente lungo, quindi che significa? Nel momento che avremo il cavalletto a massima estensione probabilmente avremo dei problemi sull'attacco USB, a meno che non avremo a massima estensione con ad esempio il computer laterale, quindi questo problema non sovviene. Contestualmente però utilissimo per il vlogging senza grandissimi problemi, specie se agganciamo un action cam o in alternativa possiamo mettere l'action cam stessa senza il supporto, questo qui telefonico, usando un qualsiasi supporto di nostra proprietà a 1/4 di pollice. Regge bene i terminali, anche se tende ad andare troppo in flessione il portatelefono, non è un portatelefono diciamo di alta fascia, mentre ho fatto i test con dei rugged phone, quindi con dei telefoni diciamo di un peso maggiore, perde un pochino in stabilità e tende piano piano a generare questo movimento però che avviene dopo minuti e minuti, quindi quasi rilevante. Allora, valutazione finale del prodotto: 4 stelle, prodotto consigliato per chi fa vlogging all'interno della propria postazione o direttamente all'interno di una casa. Non lo consiglio però a livello professionale. Altro però suo punto a favore è la possibilità di poter inclinare a 90 gradi la luce. Spero di esservi stato utile.
Hello friends, how are you guys? And here I got ATUMTEK 12-inch ring light with 63-inch tripod stand, which is extendable up to there. 12-inch ring. I got this one. It is equipped with a wireless remote shutter. Has 3 alternative colors of temperature, quick flip lock nuts, and there is no batteries needed. You can USB power the port to the most devices. Like for the ring, you can use the battery charging bank, or so on, even the wall adapter. And here's we open this box here, and the box contains, this is a ring, 12-inch beauty LED ring, 12 inches here, which is the camera can go in the center of this one. Along with this was the end corner, and here they have its tripod, and here's the manual for this thing. And all together, here's we have the stuff for this, and in the manual it describes about how to fit it, how to use it, warnings, all these good stuff. This is a tripod. In the back, this is a tripod connector, flip disconnect, connect ones. and tripod has at the bottom lock unlock feature so that you can lock it as per your need. It can extend up to 63 inch, so it can go a long way. So there are 4 disconnect ones are there for this, and makes it a long going one for your recording purpose. And you can lock that one as per your need anywhere, so you doesn't have to worry as if you want to lock it is locking here. I can unlock, click that one's all in, unlock this, got it at the bottom position, got to store anywhere, and it can be these legs, they are not but heavy, but they are still good. So as per going for a pro versions, you can make the legs to extend, make one high one down, so it's not the leg extender one, but it is good for your personal use, YouTube streaming, not for professional use one. So altogether this is good for your personal usage one, but not for a professional. Here comes the light part. I didn't see the remote till now. Maybe that is inside this one. Yeah, there is all other stuff, and this is all empty. Put this one on the side. Let's take out the light out. This is the light with the phone connector adapter one. Here you connect the telescopic tripod, and this one make the light go. You can phone, and you can make an angle for the phone as you require. So this is a bendable one. This thing is a little moving. Oh, it was not tight, so it is now in the good state. There are the on off button, plus minus, so that you can increase the light's illumination or so, and along with that the changing, I think so, I'm not sure. And here's we have a remote shutter control which takes one battery. I don't think so it is included, so let's take a look at that. And here's the package out. Oh, this is not attached, so that you can attach this one here, so this way the string is holding. Oh, there is batteries already included in this. So battery is 2032 as like normal one, so most of the way it's available battery nowadays. And this is all in the box with the tripod, everything, so you can use it. And in the coming video we will do a using video of this one, how it goes. This is the stuff, we've unboxed it. In the next one we will use it and see how it goes for us. How bright is this one? Is it good, or it is just a home use one? So see you in the next video. Till then, bye. Share my videos, share the channel, subscribe it, and see you back again.
recibido el trípode con aro de luz de Amazon y la verdad es que trae un cable con un largo muy considerable. Para mi gusto está bien. No viene con el cabezal, pero cualquiera se puede adaptar que sea USB. Y lo vamos a probar. ¿Vale? Viene con el ajuste para subirlo, bajarlo a la comodidad. Si quieres aquí lo bajas, lo subes. Y bueno, la verdad es que está muy bien. Tiene una altura también casi de 2 metros, 1,90 aproximadamente. Y podemos probar los 3 tipos de luces que tiene. Lo acabamos de prender. Esa es la primera que viene. Esta es la segunda y la tercera, que es una luz más fría. Le podemos aumentar la intensidad al máximo. Podemos cambiarla al otro si queremos. Y podemos disminuirla también, la intensidad, a como sea nuestro gusto. Y la verdad es que está muy bien. Ahora vamos a hacer la prueba del teléfono. Y queda muy bien. Podemos también acomodarlo a nuestro gusto aquí, bajarlo más, subirlo. Y vamos a hacer la siguiente prueba acerca de la foto con la cámara.
I'll give you a quick live look. This ring light, and it's expandable. The tripod withstand selfie light with phone holder and Bluetooth remote and that little remote stand there. I was taking pictures of it earlier, and this is great. Like for especially outdoors, you're in an area where no power, and you can hook your power bar to this, and this still work well. And great for, you're doing your TikTok or anything streaming or just want to take pictures or anything like that. Seems pretty sturdy, and I almost have it all the way adjusted, but I'll just kind of show you. Just I gotta turn it on. It's got a few. It's kind of hard. I'm in the camper, so. But yeah, it's just, and it's like I said, it's water resistant, and it's easy adjustable, and comes with instructions, but you wouldn't really need them. Pretty straightforward, and just even this is easy adjustable, and it's flimsy. But anyway, I just wanted to give you a quick live look from wherever you're watching from. Have a great morning or a great evening. Thanks for watching my video view.
Trípode con aro de luz. Es muy estable y lo he estado utilizando hace varios días, así que me ha sorprendido mucho por su calidad-precio, porque tiene una luz potente pero difusa, lo que evita sombras en mi cara. Tiene 3 tonos: cálido, frío y neutro, y se puede regular la intensidad de la luz, clave para, para grabar a diferentes horas del día. Es bastante alto y se siente estable en el suelo, no baila cuando pones el teléfono, algo que me preocupaba. El montaje es súper fácil, chicos. En menos de 5 minutos lo armas sin problema ninguno y sin ayuda de nadie. Así que si buscas un trípode con aro de luz que no cueste más de 40 euros y que te sirva para mejorar tus videos, tus TikTok o tus fotos de productos sin problema, sin gastarte una fortuna en uno profesional, pues este es el indicado, chicos. Así que ya saben, te lo recomiendo 100 de 100.
Okay, but not everything that you said up there is true. You deserve so much of the credit.
Or, putting special tags on people, but we may have in the programme